Okay, here we go. Right, I think that's everything. I think we're all set up. Hopefully. Yeah, everything seems in order. Time to play a bit of Sonic 2, I guess. Sort of forget the first couple of stages, but I'm sure we'll figure them out as we go. Ah. Often I'm glad for the multiple routes, otherwise it'd just be death. It would just be death. Oh, we've lost our power up, but that's fine. Nearly got up there without the help of the bounce pad, but we'll use it. Let's try that again. What? What did I crash into? I didn't even see anything there, man. And again. We gotta be careful. It's like invisible enemies. Hello, Preston. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. No, so my Thursday streams are, they're coming. They're on their way. This is the first test stream, and then perhaps the first stream will be next week. See, Streamlabs is telling me there's no viewers, which is obviously a lie. So yeah, we are here. We are live. And we're playing Sonic 2. Hopefully the balance is alright, because I can change it. I just haven't really messed with it at all. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me. I don't know whether the video game stuff is coming through. Is the sound, video game sound coming through? That sounds like it might be video game sound. Is that the Sonic? Are the Sonic tunes coming through now? Let's see what you think of that. Okay, yeah, I had to unmute it, that's all. Right. How about that for a balance? I can't really bring the mic up. I can bring the mic closer, but it's on the most it can be. Maybe I'll just speak up a bit. How about that? We'll try that. You can tell me if anything needs to go up or down. I'm new to this streaming business. AJ's been doing it for far too long. Well, no, that's not true. He's just an expert. Yeah, I've been guided through by Sensei AJ as to how to set up this streaming business. I, of course, am old school and have no clue what streaming means. Hence the Mega Drive. What do we do here? I forget. Oh, there we go. That's what we do. I have played Sonic 2. It might be hard to tell, but I have. A lot of people seem to think that the Sonic games, at least that I've talked to, are sort of like, I remember Sonic, I could sit down and clear them in one sitting, and I'm like, I don't think you could. Like, let's test that theory. They're not super hard or anything, it's just like, they're more difficult than you remember, I find, quite a lot of the time. We're doing okay though, for sure. I was going to try and blow up the picture a little bit more, because we got some border from the TV, but that's exactly how it looks on my TV, so I guess it's fine. And as long as the audio is fine, we are basically this is a successful test. So, you know, what more could you want from the... whoa! Avoided that spike. That's the only thing, looking down at the chat and then up at the TV, because I'm using a laptop. But yeah, we've rescued the animals. There they are. Go on, be free. And that's the first stage. Emerald Hill Zone is complete. Sonic got through Act 2. Beat the boss. So yeah, it's time for the absolute classic. It's not stretched to widescreen, I just meant make it a little bit bigger, because obviously there is a border around it. But to be fair, it looks quite good at the minute. I'll keep it this way. Hopefully the music from Chemical Plant Zone is loud enough for you, because it's an absolute banger and should be the national anthem, in all honesty, of all countries. I mean, it'd make the Olympics a little bit monotonous if this was the national anthem of all countries, but it's just such a tune. And we got hit by some sort of blue slime. We'll try not to do that in future. Now the thing with this level, I think Act 1's fine, but Act 2 you tend to, there's a bit of a drowning issue that can occur, so we'll try to avoid that. Yeah, that's because the Mega Drive only outputs mono sound, so unless I can find a way to double up, it might only have to come out the left speaker. There's probably a way to set it to mono. I can give that a go at some point. Not now, but I can give that a go. I should be coming through both speakers, but I think the Mega Drive will only be coming through the left speaker unless... There might be a way to do it. I think I can find a way to double up on the audio channels. Nick, you have not missed much. This is a test of Throwback Thursdays, which are soon to be a weekly thing. If I can find a way to fix the mono audio issue, then I definitely will be playing some Mega Drive games. We've got some SNES games lined up. I've got some NES games, if you really want to see that sort of thing. I only say that because they're fine, they're okay. But I have a small selection of NES games, whereas I've got about 100 Mega Drive games, so we'll definitely be seeing some Mega Drive, probably some Dreamcast even, like, you know, anything's a throwback. 1999, that's a throwback. I could have snuck PS2 in there, but I think PS1's about as far back as I will go. Hopefully I'll try and avoid too many racing games, because AJ covers the majority of racing games, but you know, if there's something completely classic. I was thinking Cruising USA on the N64 is quite a good racing game. I enjoy that, so maybe I'll give that a go at some point. But yeah, any console really, apart from the Sega Saturn, because I don't have one, so I can't play those. But the original Xbox could be a shout, GameCube could be a shout, Dreamcast, PS1, SNES, N64, NES, Master System even. Yeah, I really want to get back into reviewing video games because I just wanted a kind of record of everything that I played, and the only way to do that was to review everything I played. And then I quite like ranking games just to see what I would find as the best game of all time, because people say, you know, what's your favourite game of all time, but unless you've ranked every game you played, you might not know. We're not going to drown here, we're just going to spend a little bit of time underwater, but not too much. There's the surface. The underwater controls are a little bit slipperier than the normal controls, so you have to be a little bit careful not to drown, but I think we're gonna drown. I think we'll be fine. We should be fine. Some people really dislike the music when Sonic drowns and like the ambience of a small hedgehog drowning, but I think it's fine. It's not too much of a bother. If we could only get to the surface, he wouldn't need to drown. There we go. He's not going to run out of air, at least. Yeah, see, some people seem really averse to Sonic drowning, but I don't really mind. I know what it is about killing small rodents, but I have no issue with it. That was probably a bad way of phrasing it, let's be honest, but as long as... Oh, we could have drowned there as well. There's a lot of places you can drown on this level, I forgot about that. I just thought, yeah, Sonic 2 will be a nice chill game to play, and I'm like, oh, you can drown like quite a lot in this one. It's fine. Oh, okay. Right, let's try not to drown here either. Oh, these are very small platforms. I feel like whoever designed this level should have made them a lot bigger so I don't have to worry about falling off. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Here he is. Here's not the boy, but the man, the egg man. I'm going to try and beat him as soon as possible because I feel like it's going to be really easy to fall into the water and I don't want to do that. We haven't though, so that's good. That's a plus. I can't remember the furthest I've got through Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I think I completed it on the 3DS Classics version, which was like 3D as well, because it allowed you to save your progress. So if you got to a level, you could play it, which I find kind of good. Like, I know retro games are famed for being tough, but I don't enjoy playing through the same 2 stages over and over to get to the 3rd one. But yeah, we're doing very well. I haven't even lost a life at this point, so that's good. Smooth McGroove's acapella of Chemical Plant Zone is the best acapella of all time. It's so good, I started mincing my words. Oh, there goes an arrow. And that just exploded, so yeah, I've definitely played this zone before, but I think it's less familiar because the first 2 zones of any Sonic game are absolutely banging, and then the 3rd and 4th are like, oh, you know, we're actually getting into the game here. Like, they're good, it's just people remember them less, I think. Great, I'll just jump over that then. You put those obstacles in my way. So far, it's not going badly at all. I thought, will I be terrible at Sonic on stream? And it was a legitimate worry, but at the moment, that doesn't seem to be the case. Will I beat Sonic on stream? Probably not. I seem to remember some of the latter levels of Sonic 2 are a little bit harder, but it's fine. I never really played this game as a kid. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm nostalgic for Sonic the Hedgehog. Or 1, 2, 3, any of them. Sonic Adventure was actually the first Sonic game that I played on the Dreamcast. But I absolutely loved it, so I mean, I went back and checked out the other games. I was like, hey, some of these are good. And then Sonic 3D is absolutely terrible, so, you know, we might have to check that out sometime for, not for a Throwback Thursday. On to Act 2 of this zone, which I didn't look at the title of the zone, so, hopefully you guys know what the title of the zone is, because I'm not entirely sure, and we are about to drown. No, we're doing okay. I thought there wasn't a floor to this bit, so, you know, the ocean floor is fine. We just will try not to run out of oxygen. Oh, that might have been a mistake though. No, okay, let's get the fast boots. We need to get out of here quickly. Going further underwater, not a great idea. Let's use this springboard. I don't think we're going to survive this one. We'll get to some air bubbles at some point. There's one. Why didn't we use that? I don't know. Sonic Heroes is your first game. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, we did beat that game down quite brutally, but I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying it's definitely a game. There's a big air bubble. Right, okay. We're going to take a far more conservative approach this time to managing our air intake. If we can get through this gap. There we go. We're going to springboard. Oh, we nearly had invincibility. I don't know whether that covers you against drowning. I would hope so. Oh, again? Okay, right, there were air bubbles here somewhere. There's one! Okay. Dangerous, but we survived. What was different in the GameCube version of Heroes to the PS2 version? Did it just run better, or...? There we go. It's fine. We've got air. Nobody needs to worry. How do we get on there though? Or do we should just carry on. How about we just carry on with the level? And get to a bit of it that has some air. No! No, no, no. Don't send me backwards. There's a little air thing. Give us some air. I'm gonna need some. Right, okay, we've got some air. It's all good. Apparently hedgehogs can survive on very little air and it'll be fine. But they can't be shot by arrows. That will not be fine. Okay, I saw some air back here, so we're gonna wait for the bubble because we need one. And then we're gonna read some comments. Faster loading and frame rate. I mean, that's fair. To be fair though, we didn't really complain about the loading and the frame rate in our beatdown. I think it was more just having to play the same couple of levels like 3 times. But if that's your jam, that's your jam. Like, I don't mind. As long as no one forces me to play Sonic Heroes, we're good. After this, no one's going to force me to play Sonic anything. Okay, let's just survive. How about that? What am I supposed to do there? He gets upside down and just stops. Like, I'm not entirely sure what this bit is about. I usually take the higher up part of the level, so yeah, I know, we need air. I get it. If only Sonic was some sort of dolphin, this wouldn't have happened. Maybe if he was Echo the Dolphin, for instance. How do I get onto that bit? Do I jump? I must just jump. I'm missing out on... Oh, okay. Right, I jump into a fish, which stops me from going anywhere. Maybe I should have played Sonic Mania instead. Wouldn't be retro, but... Right. Oh, you're kidding. We jumped past it. The underwater controls are, like, deceptive in this game for sure. Like, it feels like you're very slightly heavier than you should be. I'm not complaining or trying to excuse my lack of skill, but... There we go, and okay. Right. So despite the game's best attempts to make us fail, we've got to this bit, and we've gone through a wall. Is that supposed to happen? Tails was legitimately voiced by a 10-year-old boy. Like, in a lot of the latter games, he seems to be. Yes. No. Okay. Let's try and get back up there because the water part seems to be pretty... Why you hide behind a plant? Some sort of coward, are you? These guys are just assaulting us from all angles. Okay, we're on a higher up bit though, so as long as we don't go completely underwater, I think we should be fine. That's just my Shenmue ringtone. Ignore that. I should have turned my phone down before starting a stream. Very unprofessional. Up we go. Okay, we're above ground. Great news, we're above... Do you mind? I'm trying to celebrate being above ground. Extremely rude. There goes Tails. See you later, Tails. Oh, no, don't. Oh, yeah, no, wonderful, great. That's, you know what, I've always wanted to be underwater. That's the one thing I've wanted. That's a lie. I needed to avoid being underwater. Oh well, we'll grab some air and we'll hope that things don't assault us like they were before. Oh, there go the arrows. So we're past the point we were struggling with. But it's still not ideal. So there was this bit, and then we sort of went through a wall and completely died. So we'll try and avoid doing that. We'll also try and avoid drowning if, you know, there was any air about. What are some other good Sonic games? Let's have a Sonic game chat while I completely fail. So if we jump on this, we can jump higher. It's like I'm learning to play Sonic games. Which, you know, I already did a while back, but where's the air? Give me some air. Need some air. Gonna need some air. No. Preston likes Unleashed. Yeah, Unleashed is definitely a game as well. I mean, I didn't get on with Unleashed. Generations is pretty good. I'm a strange kind of Sonic fan where I'm just like, I don't really like that many of the games, but the ones I do like, I like a lot. We keep missing out on that invincibility, but I don't think it'll save us from drowning anyway. Right, we will need some air. Here's a little... Come on. Give me some air. I need it. Nice. Sit through 06. Now... Sonic 06 is a special type of game. And I'm not saying it's... I am saying it's bad. I'm definitely saying it's bad. It is a bad game. But if you can enjoy it, then fair enough. I mean, we enjoy bad games all the time, to be honest, on Armbar Arcade. It's not like we're averse to bad games. I think it's just... Sonic 06 seems like it was intentionally broken or just very unintentionally bad. I'm not sure which it is. Like, you wouldn't release a game in that state unless you wanted it to be, would you? How was Sonic Forces? Has anyone played Sonic Forces? Because that's a game that I'm sort of waiting to see if it's absolutely terrible or not. Now what do we do here? Oh, we do that. And there's the surface. Give me air. Yes. Okay, we're fine. We're doing fine. Let's just run to the end of the level. There we are. Okay, nice. So after we've drowned, I don't know how many times, a few. Now what's going on here? Arrows. Ah, and then if we jump on the arrows, we should be able to get to... Ah, here we go. Yeah, so we... Oh, okay. We can jump on the arrows, and then when Eggman's close... I say Eggman, I mean Dr. Robotnik, you know what I mean. I've been tainted by Sonic... Well, any modern Sonic game, to be honest. There we go, we got him. One time. 2 times. 3 times a lady. He's not a lady though, he's an he's a Dr. Robotnik man. Maybe that should be his new name, Dr. Robotnik Man. They don't make games like this anymore, you know. I know a lot of people say that, and it sounds very sort of, oh, you know, I was born in the wrong generation sort of thing, but I can't think of a game where you can just pick it up and play it like this. Like, newer games, you have to sit through like an hour of intro, Red Dead being a really good example. It's like, yeah, here's 4 hours of introduction to our game, rather than just sit down, have some fun, you know, it's uncomplicated fun. Yeah, Sonic Team takes something before making modern Sonic games. I don't know what it is. Cocaine, maybe? Not sure. I move away from the mic to cough horribly. Here's Casino Night Zone. Oh, okay, it's the pinball level. Now, who's played Sonic Spinball? Because that's okay. It's a decent pinball game. I'm not sure it's that good because, you know, how good can pinball be? But it's decent. I like the pinball section in Sonic Adventure, that's pretty fun. The pinball level in Sonic Heroes I wasn't as big a fan of, but it's okay. It is frustrating, isn't it? Because like Pokemon pinball, we're going to get squashed. I saw that coming, I just couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, because like Pokemon Pinball I find kind of oddly satisfying. There's a nice sort of collecting the Pokemon and you can kind of progress in it. Sonic Spinball, like, unless you know what you're doing, it's basically just like playing the first bit several hundred times and then not much else. But it's fun, it sounds good, and it's like, you can see that it could be fun. It's just like, unless you have some skill, it's like, I can see what I'm supposed to do, I just can't do it. It's like real pinball. I struggle on real pinball machines all the time. Like, I went to the biggest arcade in Europe this year, and they had a pinball room, and I was like, oh cool, let's play some I'm terrible at pinball. There was no point me going in the pinball room because I kind of sucked at it. Now what do we do here? Oh, I see, we're supposed to go on that, like that, yeah. Oh, okay, we've been somewhat cock-blocked there, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, well, just trap me if you want, you know. This is the thing with pinball levels. It's just like, what am I even doing? What am I supposed to do here? Maybe run up the walls. Sonic does love running up the walls. There we go, and up, and okay, we'll go through here. That's fine. And we got a life for doing that, even though I just got lost. But, you know, all's fair in love and Sonic games. I think that's the phrase, isn't it? I think it is. And now we're like completely stuck in an infinite loop? No, we're not. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and now we're back down here. But it's a different down here. Oh, wow. So, Cousin FF, great to have you. I know who you are, don't worry. I'm honoured that you made a Twitch just for me. I'm probably concentrating a little bit too hard on the game because I haven't played Sonic 2 in... I completed Sonic 1 on the 3DS fairly recently, but Sonic 2, it has been a while, so we're just getting to grips with it. And let's hold down the flipper here, and hopefully the end of the level soon, because I feel like we've made our way through quite a lot of level. There it is. There it is. 24-hour Sonic, that's probably how long it'd take me to beat the game, yeah. Yeah, Sonic Spinball was like just a little bit too wonky and precise for like mainstream appeal, but if you stick with it, it is fun. Like I think with any game that isn't absolutely terrible, if you stick with it and try to get some fun out of it, you usually will. It's only stuff like Kane and Lynch 2 and Maxed Out Racing where it's like, oh, there's no fun in this game whatsoever. We're going to have to make our own fun by calling our car Cheese. Which is what we did, you know. How many levels are in Sonic 2? Is it 7? Because, I mean, to be fair, we've got absolutely no Chaos Emeralds, so we're not getting the best ending, that's for sure. But we could still get the normal ending, the regular ending. Am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. I just want to avoid falling too far. But it seems like the pinball table usually saves us. There's no real bottom to the pinball levels, which is good. Oh yeah, what was the Prodigy reference we made in that video? I can't remember. But I'm going to see them next Wednesday. I'm going to see the Prodigy live, so that'll be an experience. Ah? The Prodigy experience, their first album? Yeah, hopefully you got that. See, making puns on stream is like, especially solo, it's just sort of like, ah, did everybody get that one? Now, where are we going? I think we have to go... Right, that might be a bit of a death screen. Okay. No jackpot for us, but we didn't get killed, so that was good. I want to go up there. Send me up there. No? No? Okay, I don't think I want to fall through there. I think we will probably end up falling forever if we go down. Oh, but it looks like we might end... No? Okay. There's another level. You never know how far you can fall in Sonic. Sometimes you're like, well, this might be the last bit, and then there's a nice little bit that saves you, and then other times you're like, they'll probably be... Oh, no, I'm dead. That's fair enough. It's always kind of fair enough when you die in a Sonic game. It never feels super cheap. Unless you run into an enemy at like light speed, and then that's just the game's fault, obviously. Yeah, Preston's like the king of puns. Someone needs to get on his level. Oh, hold on. There's a checkpoint. Got to make the... In fact, we can do the thing. Let's do the thing. So I think you have to collect rings in this. As far as I recall, it's like 40... Right, 40 rings for a Chaos Emerald. We can do this. Whoa! Okay, we'll just fall off the face of the earth instead. No, that's good. We've got 8 rings. We've got more than 8 rings. This is going well. I don't remember being that good at these bonus stages, so... Hopefully... Oh yeah, I think we got ourselves a Chaos Emerald. And look, Tails contributed, what, 2 rings? Thanks, Tails. Cheers for your rings. I got 42 rings. You got 2. Terrible. Yeah, it is like in 3 dimensions. Which is cool. Like, for the Mega Drive to even think about rendering 3 dimensions is interesting, to say the least. Sort of like the Super FX chip on the SNES made it really, really... Oh, is there another goal? We better collect some more rings. Yes, well done, Tails. Finally, you're useful. Which isn't often. Cool! Get 140 rings. Alright, okay, game. Where's my Chaos Emerald for getting all these rings? Like... I think it's after 3 targets. I honestly can't remember. I've never been a massive minigame fan in this bit anyway. I think we... Yeah, 0 rings to go. There's me emerald. There it is. Woo! Yeah, I remember the McDonald's handheld Sonic games, actually. They were like little LCD screen games where you just had to go along and collect stuff, as far as I recall. Knuckles flew and collected rings. I think Tails did as well. No, Knuckles had a soccer game or something, if I recall. I do remember them because I didn't have all of them, but I had a fair few. I also remember I think I destroyed them with a hammer because I wasn't that pleased with them, and I had a hammer to hand at one point. Oh, it's Robotnik. I forgot there was a boss bit. We've been transported straight to the boss bit without any rings though, so we're just gonna have to keep bouncing on him. Keep bouncing. Oh, no, we've died. Okay, let's grab a few rings and try that again. What I wasn't prepared for was like instant Robotnik, so we should be a little bit more prepared now. And if we can flip around, hopefully we can just land on Robotnik's head instead of taking... No, we'll just take instant damage from him instead. Give me a ring, give me a ring! Yes! No, give me that ring back. I need it back. Right, cool. As long as we keep one or more rings. Nope. No, we don't. We don't do that. Right, it's getting tough because we've only got 1 life left, and I don't really want to start from the beginning of Sonic, so we're just gonna have to win, aren't we? Unless I enter the level cheat, but I don't know what that is in this game, so I don't know if someone wants to look up the level cheat for me. That'd be cool. How do we get level select? Nice, nice. Okay. We've got to avoid pinging off the walls, because you can land anywhere and just get your rings taken off you. But also, if we can time it right, we can get quite a lot of hits in one... Aye. Hold on, that should not have penalised me. Nice, okay. And then... Nope. We'll get there. The pinball levels always have sort of... not wonky controls, just... you want to go somewhere. You really have to work for it. Ah, I think Robotnik might get us. Or will we get him? It's a tale for the ages. Nice! We did it! Also, ages is not an acronym, a rearranging of the letters of Sega, because they had the Sega Ages collection, which was like Sega retro games. And there was also the slogan, "To be this good takes ages, Sega," which I've always thought was weird, because you sort of have to figure out that it's a... Yeah, Sonic, just walk to the right and save the animals, would ya? We're on a time schedule here. No one does want an instant robot. There is no call for that. Anyway, what's that, 4 levels down? This is like the 5th zone. I'm in the zone. Sonic is in the zone. I mean, he's always in some sort of zone, but you know what I mean. Oh, careful. I think we're in the sky as well, so we need to... Tails has just plummeted to his death, so... Gamenasai, Tails, but I'm gonna have to go on without you. He'll be back. There he is, look, he can fly. He didn't actually die. Oh. Nope. Nope. Not that. I thought he was our friend, but he damaged us. And again. Right, let's be more careful. How many times can I fail at this one gameplay mechanic? There we go. We're back. In the lava. We'll just drown in lava, it's fine. There's no air bubbles in lava. I mean, there might be, I don't know, I've never been in lava, personally. But Sonic has experienced it. Whee! There we go, that's much better. And now if we go up here... Oh, this again? Right, we're doing better this time. This is like something you have to master to do this level, otherwise you just won't do it. Talk about a sick burn, I like it. Keep the puns up. And there goes Tails again. See you later, Tails. He's always off to cause some mischief. This looks like a spinny thing. Let's do a loop-de-loop. I want to do a loop-de-loop. Come on. There we go. There we go. Right, that's what I wanted to do. And then we go somewhere else, I suppose. Oh, this is like dangerous. Who thought this was a good idea? We did it though. I'm not doing too badly. I honestly thought I might fail more at Sonic on stream because, you know, this being a test stream, I didn't practice or anything, but didn't need to practice. I'm just a Sonic master, it seems. That being said, we've got like 1 life left, so I do want to be a little bit careful. He's going to drop his drill, and that spike's going to come out of the ground because of course it is. What? Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. To be fair, like the unexpected moments in Sonic is just like, yeah, this is fine. Where do we go? Where do we go now? It's like Guns N' Roses. Where do we go now? No? Okay, I'm just guessing that isn't the way to go. That was pretty funny though. Oh, I see. I see what we do. I want to get some... Right, we got some rings. As long as you got some rings in Sonic, it's fine. That's all. There's some walls that are closing in on us. And then this is opening up. I mean, it's all a bit fancy, really. I just came out for a stroll and there's all this going on. Can you let me through? I'm gonna die. I died. And now the lava goes. Well, I think this has been a successful test. That's not the way to Amarillo. Definitely not. What do you think we should do? I've got continues. Well, I guess I'll continue then. I was going to say, oh well, you know, this has been a successful test, and no, we've got continues. We're still in the game. I'll play until I've lost all my lives, and then probably call it a day, because I did only want to test that the Mega Drive worked and my voice could be heard, and that people would come and watch me play video games. And all of those things have happened, so thank you to everyone who has tuned in. I know it's been a little bit of a secret stream. It's like a Patreon reward stream, but without the need for donating or setting up a Patreon or any of that nonsense. We should be setting up a Discord soon, which should allow everyone to congregate in one place should they wish to. I think it just will take someone setting up a Discord, and then we will have a Discord. And I am on Discord, so I should be able to join you if we do set up a Discord room. Just keep nagging us and eventually we'll probably do it. There goes Tails. He just loves skydiving, doesn't he? He's like a base jumper or something. And he's back. Right, Tails, what did I miss? Oh, 40-foot drop. Yeah, no, I did miss that, yeah. Not a big fan of those. Does that lag the game? I feel like that either lags the game or it's just an effect, but knowing Sega, it probably lags the game. And they're like, yeah, it's intentional, it's supposed to look like that. 9 Inch Pails, a beach-themed rock band. You're going to have to do better than that, Preston. I'm not impressed, then. That wasn't a great one from me either, I'll admit that. Right, we're back on this bit. Back on our bullshit. That's a weird bit. Then we get... Oh, up here, okay. Cool. Invincibility is always good. We've got nowhere to use it. Let's just run along this bit, see if we can get to the end of the level before the invincibility dies. Go, 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 go! Come on, we need to get to this... Right, what's happening in the lava bit? Let's assess. So the lava goes up and down. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. That's good. We didn't get squashed. The walls are fine. Surely the end of the level's got to be soon. I'm going to hold... Sometimes you just hold right in Sonic and you hope. And you know, if you die, it's a risk worth taking because you can skip half the level if you get it right. There we go, look at that. An actual impressive performance for once. And we got a 1-up. Things are looking up for Sonic the Hedgehog. It's Hilltop Zone 2. I only said Hilltop Tone 2, which is kind of similar, but not the name of the stage. There we go. It's going rather well. I feel like getting onto the 5th stage of a Sonic game is an achievement for me, considering... I don't know, I don't play them that often. Like, I do like them, but I think Mega Drive games are the type of thing where you have a Mega Drive evening, you don't have a Mega Drive life. Like, Yakuza Kiwami 2 is far more nuanced than Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm sorry, it's just true. Let's speed up, and then... How were we doing that before? It just sort of did itself, but now it doesn't want to, so... There we go. Sort of. We've sort of almost done it a little bit, but not quite as much as we wanted to. There we go. Not out of 10, no Green Hill Zone, but it did have like... I mean, to be fair, like 3 of the stages here look like Green Hill Zone, so you can't ask for much more. And it has Chemical Plant Zone, which is the absolute banger of a tune. I mean, you can drown, as we didn't find out there, but we did find out in other places that you can drown. some speed up. I like these because they're not very stressful. They just take you downwards without too much bother. It's like an auto-scrolling level. Oh dear. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh, we're in trouble. The lava levels are rising steadily. Okay. Okay, steady. Steady. Grab a ring. Okay. We're not quite in trouble yet, but we're getting there. Whenever anything like semi-stressful happens, we just seem to lose our cool. Okay, we're back. We're back. We can do it. Just need to get as high up as humanly possible. Or as hedgehogly possible, I guess, because he's a hedgehog and not a human. Which is a mistake Sonic 06 made, putting him in a relationship with a human girl. This is #1 bullshit. But it's funny, so I'll just leave Tails doing it. See you later, Tails. It's like watching a game of tennis. Right, I've got no time for this. Volcan Ozdemir Sonic, he's got no time for Tails' whatever he's doing. He can come and join us later. Once he gets tired of doing that, whatever that may be. Nice. See, those things just take you to victory. It's wonderful. It's like a Viking longboat to Valhalla or something. But a bit less, you know, dead. Can we do a bonus stage? I think we can. Nice, it's a different colour. How many rings do we need this time? Still 40? 50. Okay, it's gone up. The steep requirements for getting Chaos Emeralds. We should be able to do it as long as Tails contributes his fair share this time. Tails. Come on, we let you play tennis. We let you live out your dream of being Novak Djokovic. Djokovic or Djokovic or... I don't really do tennis. Maybe I should have just said Andy Murray. Not enough rings? Oh well. Diddly-doo. We got some points. We got basically no points for the rings that Tails got, but you know, it is what it is. Are we at the Eggman bit yet? The Robotnik bit yet? Yes, we are. Just gonna, okay. Oh no, we had no rings. We had no rings. I forgot we had no rings. Right, we need to be careful because there aren't any rings. So we need to just... We have to jump across to spawn the battle, I think, but we're going to stay in the middle this time. We're only going to attack him when it's safe to do so. But he has got a flamethrower, so we also need to watch out for that. I think he might only... Okay, that's on fire. Right, we'll just play it safe. We'll do like 2. Avoid the flamethrower. Tails hit him once as well. You're finally useful, Tails. Well done. Then we'll hit him twice. Maybe 3 times. We did get flamethrowered, but it didn't seem to matter. Okay, now we have to not fall in the lava, because that's an important part of not failing stages. That being said, what are we on to? Stage 6 here? I mean, my retro skills were never in doubt, were they? Only from me. I was doubting them. I thought, yeah, I'll probably just have to play through the first 2 levels like 6 times. Ha! What a fool I was. This is Mystic Cave Zone. It's a bit spooky, isn't it? It's a bit Halloween. And those fall apart as soon as we touch them, so... And we almost got punched by a leaf. I mean, this is odd. This is... As far as I've been on a Mega Drive cart of this game, I do think. Because Sonic 3 has the ability to save your game. So you can save wherever you are in the game, and that just makes it a lot easier and better, I think. But it does feel good to naturally get this far in a Sonic game. I think you can also plug your Sonic 2 cart into Sonic 3 and then play as Knuckles or some sort of extra stuff like that. I have done it before. I think we need 50 rings for a bonus stage, yeah, so we can't go in there. But it's pretty cool that you can do that. It's good that like they kind of retroactively, there goes Tails, retroactively made that a thing. We can't get back up there to do the bonus level, so we'll just have to wait on the bonus levels. But we can explore a little bit more this way. Okay, I knew that was going to be a dangerous jump, and I did it anyway. And I paid the price. The price being like a few do you mind? I'm trying to talk to my Twitch audience. Right, there we go. That's some rings. As long as you've got at least one ring in a Sonic game, you are fine. There's no need to collect any more than one ring in a Sonic game. It's like Lord of the Rings or something. We've got invincibility, but I think you can still be squashed if you have invincibility. I could be wrong. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, surely being squashed still hurts whether or not you're the invincible man? Is that a thing? The invisible man is a thing, but the invincible man is probably not a thing. The immovable object is a thing. We're getting pretty far into this stage, though, as well. And I'm starting to look at, like, potentially completing this game on stream. Probably not, because it gets harder and harder, and we've got, like, 2 lives left. But hey, if I don't beat Robotnik, my kid dies. So it's a good thing I don't have any kids. Nice getaway reference, though, Nick. As always. What do we do here? Do we have to spin into it? No, we're just stuck. We're literally just stuck. Can someone let us out? We've got stuck in a... Ah, okay. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, we nearly got squashed there. And I have to... They go very quickly though, don't they? That's... Oh, okay. No, we're fine. I was worried. Oh, those disintegrate. There's a lot of tricks in this stage. But that being said, it's another stage down. We're doing great. I know I need all 7 emeralds to get the good ending, but like, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here on Twitch. And in the 6th stage of a Sonic game. Let's not get our hopes up too high, you know. Yeah, Tails, we've already done that bit. He's trying to take the glory. He's like, look, I made you a bridge. No, Tails, I did it myself. Oh, okay. There's a lower bit to the level, it's fine. I keep thinking we're going to die when we plummet down, but it's just that there's a lower bit to the levels. That's one thing that makes Sonic games pretty good. It's just like, yeah, you don't have to die instantly when you make a mistake. It's just after like 2 or 3 mistakes, they're like, yeah, you've made too many mistakes now. Please, just end your game. Still persevering though. I would have thought by this point I would have had some sort of catastrophic failure, but it hasn't happened. That being said, we don't have that many rings, and we've just catapulted ourselves into one of those. Right. Yeah, Tails is, isn't he? He just seems to get hit by everything. Yeah, we get it, Tails. It's fine. Thank you for pulling the switch. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I could see that coming, and I still was just like, yeah, this is a fine thing to do. This is an alright thing for me to do. Just got to be a little bit more careful. That's one thing I've always thought about the Mega Drive Sonic games. Is they always promoted like, oh, it's such a fast game, but a lot of the games you actually have to slow down and think for a minute before you do things, otherwise you just end up running into enemies. And I'm like, I'm fine with that, but you've promoted this as like the fastest game in the universe, and it's just not, is it? It takes a little bit of thinking about. Right, that's what we're supposed to do, and then lower ourselves down. Yep, let go of it, Sonic, otherwise you'll be there forever. Should we get invincibility? I think we should. I don't know if it stops us from being squashed, but we should just run through there, and then we'll never have to find out. That was another switch. Why can't Tails get those for us? Whenever we miss them, he's just like, I don't know, mate, there's a blockage. But when we get them, he's like, yeah, no, look, there's a switch here. It's like, I've already done it, Tails. You are no help whatsoever, are you? Right, we're still invincible, which means... Great time to lose my invincibility, that was. My hubris has come to bite me in the wherever hubris usually bites me. Any continues? Or is the game literally... I think the game's literally over, guys. I think the game is literally over. No, there's continues. But I have been streaming for nearly an hour, and this was just a test, so thanks for coming. It's been a really good test, and obviously this all works. So next Thursday, tune in and find out what I'm going to play. I might, if I can't decide, I'll do a Twitter poll. But if I can decide, you'll find out what I'm going to play probably next Thursday. So yeah, tune in a week. There's a new video tomorrow, which I've got to edit now. So that's sort of why the stream's cut a little bit short, because there's more Armbar Arcade stuff still left to do. But thanks for tuning in, thanks for coming and sticking around. Really nice to have Nick, Preston, Dan, and Adam, obviously. Very nice of you to join me and support my first test stream. My first proper solo stream, in fact. So yeah, thanks for all of that. And I will see you next time in the Armbar Arcade. I will put the main card up, but it's in like 200p, so I'll just end the stream, I guess. See you later.